Oh, you have cheered me up. No, you see, I was just standing round the back there preening myself. And... No, well, I love a preen. And especially when there's nobody around. When the director came up to me and he said, "You should have plastic surgery." I said, "I'm not having my chin bobbed for anyone." Apart from the expense, think of all that scaffolding. That wasn't funny. Anyway, it's nice to see you, And I'm the leader of the pack, which makes me such a lucky jack, and here they are, they're so appealing. OK, dollies, do your dealing. Look at this. Oh, I tell you. Oh, it's lovely. What about it? Oh. And I hope you're going to play the game at home, play your cards right. As you see, Sharon's dealing out the red cards on the top there, and Cheryl's dealing out the blue cards on the bottom. It's curly night tonight. Definitely curly night. We have our cards. All we need now are our players. Hello, how are you? All right. Hello. Welcome. That's lovely. Now, you are Sue and Ian... Hawker, yes. Right. And you're from Torrington in Devon. Devon, I see. And what do you do, Sue?
I work in a primary school as an administrator.
Oh, how lovely. That's very good. And what do you do, Ian?
I'm a breeding technician.
A breeding technician, yes. Right. What does that entail exactly?
I artificially inseminate cows.
Children, go to your rooms. Right, OK, you artificially inseminate cows. Well, I'll make a note of that. Beef encounter. Right. I wish I hadn't shaken his hand now. Anyway, right, how's your success rate, Ian?
Yeah, it's roughly about... responsible for inseminating about 7,000 cows a year.
7,000?
7,000 cows.
Cows a year? God, blimey. How many Father's Day cards do you get? Anyway, over to you, Sue. Have you ever won anything at all, dear?
I won a Best Actress
award
at a Young Farmers Club competition, a drama competition.
Yeah.
I played the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh, the Wicked Witch of the West?
In The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, that was a wonderful film,
yeah,
and the witch was so marvellous, yeah?
And the children still come and ask me to cackle.
Oh, you did the lovely cackle. Oh, yeah, well, would you do it for us now, the cackle? It's good. Really good. It sounds like Isabella and her friends. Anyway, any fantasy ambition have you got?
Occasionally when I'm shopping, I hear pipe music, and I...
Oh, yeah?
And I just long to grab the nearest man so that we can dance together like Fred and Ginger. And then all the other shoppers, when we finish, give us rapturous applause.
That isn't a fantasy ambition, my dear. For goodness sake, the hours I've spent in the supermarket in my top hat, white tie and tail, waiting to be grabbed between the meat and veg. And... You've been going to the wrong supermarkets, dear. Look, what are you doing tomorrow morning? Let's do it. I hope Jeremy Beadle doesn't turn up. Anyway, that'd be lovely. I've often had that thought myself. Nice people. Now then, you are Carolyn and John...
Slaughter.
What was that?
Slaughter.
Oh, he made a chill. And you're from Sheffield. That's where they make the knives. Oh, another chill. Oh, dear. What do you do, Caroline?
I'm a part-time sales clerk.
Yes.
And I'm a hostess to top celebrities.
Oh, top celebrities?
Yeah.
Well, why haven't we met?
I know.
Well, there we are. Anyway, what do you do, John?
I'm an electrician.
An electrician, fine. Now, any children have you got, Caroline?
Yeah, we've got 2 boys, Luke and Jake. They're 7 and 6, and 1 on the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What? I see. Oh,
Yeah.
Now, tell us all about your hen night.
Yeah, well, I went out round the pubs in Sheffield
Yes.
with the girls and that.
Yeah.
And then we went to a local nightclub, and I'd had quite a lot to drink, and I had to put my head in one of those cardboard cutout things, and it got a nude bride and groom on the front. So I got my head in all right, and then I got it stuck, and the bouncers had to pull me out.
Oh, no! So you got pulled out by your bouncers. Anyway, go on. So what happened after that?
Well, I cut all my chin underneath because
did you?
I kept dragging it out.
Yeah, yeah.
And I just wondered whether I got a big chin.
You have got a bit of a chin, actually.
Hello.
You could be in the Pelican Club with Jimmy Hill and I, you know. Although my chin isn't all that big, but the other day I did get my chin stuck in the washing machine when I was looking for a sock. Will you shut up? Tell us about your hobbies, John.
I like a flutter on the horses.
Oh, yeah? What, every day
Occasional
do you do it, or just...
Just occasionally.
Occasionally,
Yeah.
occasionally. Yeah, well, I'll make a note of that. Skint. I forgot to ask you about your stag night, John.
Old lad's got me and put a big ball and chain round my leg.
Ball and chain round leg, yes. Trouble at mill.
With a huge shuttle.
Huge what?
Shuttle.
Shuttle.
Round my ankle.
Round your ankle. Yeah.
And the ball must have weighed about 3 stone.
Oh, my goodness.
Then one of the lads went through key away.
Through key? Through key! They threw the key away. Through key away. Through key away. Right. Trouble at mill. Right. So what happened then? Come on.
So at the end of the night, I had to go to the fire station.
Yeah.
Where
Where
it took them 3 cuts to get
Yeah.
the shuttle off my leg. They said that they'd never seen anything so big.
Yeah, well, the defence rests. But there we are. Nice people again, yes. Lovely. Welcome. Right, now, did you cut the cards?
We did.
Did you see them cut the cards? Yeah! Right, now, the idea of the game is this. We want you to work your way across the board by predicting whether each of these cards is higher or lower than the preceding one. The first one to turn over the last card correctly will win the game and a Brucey bonus. All of our questions are based on a poll of 100 people, and they're all genuine. Ian and Sue, you won the toss. You will go first, but good luck to you all, and thank you for being here. Here we go. We asked 100 married women in their 20s. Could you recognise your husband if he was wearing nothing but a paper bag over his head? How many married women in their 20s said yes? They could recognise their husband if he was wearing nothing but a paper bag over his head. It doesn't say which way he was facing. So, would you recognise Ian if he had just the paper bag over his head?
Definitely.
You definitely would?
Definitely.
Right?
Yes.
So, judging by that...
I think
You
a
think
lot
it'll
of
be quite
people, definitely, it's going to be quite high.
Yeah.
It's a bit sad if it isn't, really, isn't it?
It's a bit sad. Yeah.
Got my smell and the features and everything else, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
78%?
possibly higher?
82?
Go for 82.
82.
Go for 82. How about you, Carolyn? Would you recognise John?
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely. Oh.
Yeah, I'll not tell you why, but I will.
I've got...
So, do you think it is higher than 82 or lower?
I think it'll be slightly lower.
Slightly lower.
lower.
All right, the actual number who did say they could recognise him is... 88. Wrong to go lower. A good guess in the first place. So, Ian and Sue, you're off and running, and you have a king. A good guess. Lower than a king, you say a 9. What do you want to do? Freeze. You're going to freeze? Protect your cards. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, protecting your cards early on, sometimes that's a good thing, but who knows with play your cards right. John and Carolyn, you to answer the next question first. We asked 100 Australians, do you think that Bruce is an attractive name for a man? Shut up. How many Australians said yes, they did think that Bruce was an attractive name for a man? Remember, it is Australians.
Yeah. I don't know, because I don't know. Do they know you in Australia? Yeah.
Darling, I'm wanted all over the world. For different reasons, but I am wanted. No, this is because, I don't really know, but everybody's Bruce. Hello,
Yeah.
Bruce. They use it as a joke. So, I mean, not that I'm not a joke over here. Who thought of this damn question? I'll kill somebody after this. Right.
I think it's like a saying, so they'll not want to go.
It's like a saying, yes.
Do you think it's fairly low?
Yeah, I think
Should
it'll
we
be-
go 44?
Yeah, 44.
44?
44.
OK, Sue and Ian, Australians, what do you think about
I
this?
don't know, I think it will be a little bit lower, really. It's not...
I think it's
It's a bit more of an old-fashioned name, isn't it, really?
It
It's
is
not...
an old
What do you mean an
person.
old-fashioned name?
It's down in Devon, anyway.
It is down in Devon, yeah.
Yeah, we'll say lower.
A little bit lower.
Still lower than 44. All right. The actual number who did think Bruce was an attractive name is 22. You're right. Right to go lower, yeah. The rest said it was an attractive name for an Alsatian. So there we are. So you're off again. Now you can get rid of that nasty 9 if you want to.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Change
Change
it.
the card.
Yes, change it for a Jack. Yeah, better card.
Lower.
Lower than a Jack, you say a 10. You're going on. Lower than a 10, you say, oh! Very, very bad luck. And John and Carolyn, you've got a free go. And here's your free go of 4. On the 4, you say a 6. On the 6, you say a Jack. Lower than a Jack, a 5. And for the first game... Here's your Brucey bonus. Thank you, Cheryl. Here it is. Open it and read out what you're going to win.
A sensational digital recording mini-disc system.
Oh, beautiful. Do you need one of those?
Yeah.
You do? Yes, you do?
Yes.
Well, it's all yours. That's lovely, lovely. Good. Now then, there's another Brucey bonus ready and waiting should you win the next game. So don't be disheartened. OK, we're now ready for game 2. And Ian and Sue, you to answer first. We asked 100 nuns. When you decided to become a nun, were there any of your male friends who were severely disappointed? How many nuns said yes? When they decided to become a nun, they did have a male friend who was severely disappointed.
Oh, tricky one. I think it's
It is a tricky one, but
possibly quite
good
high,
question.
but we've got to... How many's got to actually admit to it? This is a thing, isn't it?
I thought it would be quite low because
Well,
I
they
think
didn't say they did anything wrong. It did say, don't be like that, Ian. You deal with cows too often, that's your...
Could be quite...
I think it would be quite low because I think it's a vocation, isn't it? It's a calling, and if
It is a calling.
if that's the way you feel, I don't know that you would get that involved with relationships.
It's the male friend who was disappointed.
Yeah.
It's the male friend,
don't
not the
know.
nun who was disappointed.
I don't know. I still think it's
She's
slightly
getting
lower.
involved now, isn't it?
But 40-ish?
45.
But 40?
45.
45?
43.
Better go with 45.
45, 45. OK, have you got views on this,
Well,
Caroline and John?
I used to go to a Catholic school, and
Oh, did you? Yes.
Yeah, so we used to have plenty of nuns there, but I never fancied any of them.
Well, that's not the question. Not whether you fancied a nun. It's how... Well, I suppose, yes, you're answering it in a way.
I don't see many men being disappointed if
No.
the ones I've seen become nuns. So I think
He does call a spade, old John there.
so. We
Not even
think
going to comment on that.
So
we
what do you
think
think?
it'll be lower.
Why'd you say so in the first place? Right, you think it's a little bit lower than 45. The actual number who did disappoint a male friend is... 51. Wrong to go lower. You definitely met the wrong nuns, I tell you that. OK, so 45. Ian and Sue, see if you can have a bit of luck for a change. A very good card. Higher than 2, you say a no.
Please.
You're going on lower than a 9. Oh! You are so unlucky. I tell you, I feel for you. John and Carolyn, another free go, an 8. Here we go.
We're going higher, Bruce.
You're going higher than an 8. An 8, Sean. Lower than an 8, you say a 5. Higher than a 5, you say a 10.
We said we're going to take it. Freeze.
Gonna freeze? They're gonna freeze. OK then, Cheryl. poor Cheryl looking so... didn't know what was going on. Right, John and Carolyn, you to answer the next question. We asked 100 solicitors. Have you ever come across a defendant who turned up in court the worse for drink? How many solicitors said yes, they had come across a defendant who turned up in court the worse for drink?
Well, I think it'll be quite high.
But I don't
Yes?
know, because if you went, you know, if you were under
It's a very nervous occasion, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Nervous
So a bit-
occasion,
you'd have a
a
couple.
bit of drink will
Just
do
as
you
though they have
Yeah.
one and then they want another
Yeah.
one. Just Dutch courage, they say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
So-
so many, though, because, I mean, you know, they get found
61?
guilty. 58.
58.
58?
Bill.
Any views on this, Sue and Ian?
I think lower.
Yeah, I think it's got to be lower. I think
We think lower because...
they're in enough trouble in the first place. They don't want to get
just
it
a
any
minute.
worse.
You what?
They're in enough trouble to begin with. They don't want to make it worse, do
I
they?
They think they could make it worse. That's true.
One
Yeah.
thing having a drink for Dutch courage, it's another being worse for wear, so we'll say lower.
You're going to say lower, a
Lower.
bit lower than 58. The actual number who had come across a drunken defendant is 62. Wrong to go lower. Wrong to go lower. Good guess in the first place. And the rest were as sober as a judge. Right. Now then, you've got your 10 here. You can change it.
Change it. Change it.
This could be the finish. It's a 6. What do you think? And this is for the match. Come here, you two. I cannot tell you. You've been so very, very unlucky. Lovely people all the way from Devon and all that. I tell you what, the cows are going to be in a bad mood tomorrow. They really are. But here's some flowers for you with our love.
Thank you.
And the decanter and glasses. We will see you for a little drink upstairs. Very bad luck. You've been one of our unluckiest couples. Then that doesn't mean anything, but thank you for being here. Off you go, then. Off you go. What about you? Come here, you two. Now then. Thank you, Sharon. You've won another Brucey bonus. So open that and see what that is. Oh, dear, oh, dear. Bag of doors.
An exciting weekend in the Dutch capital of Amsterdam with spending.
I tell you, the Dutch capital. The Dutch capital.
Yeah,
Look. All right, now you've earned the chance to play with our cash cards, which means you could win thousands of pounds, plus this magnificent car. Isn't that a lovely car? Isn't that beautiful? Don't touch the pack. We'll be right back. See you soon. Welcome back. Now, before we deal out the cash cards, the more pounds you get, the richer you get. And what do pounds make? We want you to be filthy rich when you leave here, OK? Now then, as you see, Cheryl's dealing out your blue cards. Let's hope they're just as lucky. Now, first of all, I'm going to give you £200. Can I ask you a question? If you get the question right, I can add 50 to the 200. If you get it wrong, I have to take 50 away. All right, Sharon?
Good luck. Right, thanks.
There we are. OK, she means that.
Yeah.
She means that. Doesn't say it to everybody. No help from our audience, please, for this part of the show. Which Olympic athletic competition consists of 10 events and was won by Britain's Daley Thompson in 1984? The decathlon, the marathon or the discus?
Decathlon.
The decathlon.
Yeah.
You have 250. Lovely. Now, you play the game as you did before, but your minimum bet must be 50. OK, you can, you know, double up or a part or whatever you want to do. When you get to here, we move you up to here and we give you another £200 out of the goodness of our hearts. We move you along, move you along. When you get to here, if you have £4,000 or more, you have a chance to go for the car. Lovely. Then I ask you another question, and if you get that question right, on the turn of this card will determine whether you win the car or not. OK, Carolyn?
Fine.
And John?
Yes.
Good luck. Very, very good luck for this.
you.
We're all with you. OK, Cheryl, let's have a good base card. Oh, what a good one. Right. Now, just a minute. See what they want to do.
200 or 250?
No,
200.
200 higher.
200 higher than a 2. An ace.
Yes!
You now have 450, what a good start.
Yeah.
A lovely start.
Yeah,
Now then,
we're going to go 450 lower.
450 the whole lot.
450 lower.
450 lower than an ace. A 7. Now, a 7, you got a middle card.
We're just going £50.
Higher.
Higher.
50 higher.
50
higher. Higher than a 7. A 10.
Yeah.
Right. You now have 950, and we give you another 200, so you're in a very strong position. You have £1,150. You have a 10. You can change the card if you want to. It depends how you feel about what
We'll change it.
You're going to change it for... Oh, another 10. What do you think?
150 lower.
£150 lower than a 10, a 3. Right.
We're going to go 1,100 higher.
1,100. That's a big bet. £1,100 higher than a 3. Right, now then, this is the big one. You've got a 4 there, £1,600 you've got to go if you want to go for the car, or there again, if you want to go more than that, that is up to you. It's a good card.
No,
but who's
1,600.
gonna say?
And then we got 4,000.
We're going to go 1,600, Bruce, higher.
You're going to 1,600? 1,600 higher than a 4. Well done. Tricky time there. Well done indeed. That's marvellous. Now, that for you played that very well. Now the £4,000 is yours. No matter what happens, that can't be taken away from you. But don't let's get too excited because there's another question. And here comes Sharon. Look. Oh, she's worn out. Look at her, aren't you? There we are. All right, that's fine. Next question. Here we are. No help again from our audience. Name 5 popular card games.
Rummy.
Rummy.
Pontoon.
Pontoon.
Snap.
Snap.
Brag.
Brag.
Poker.
Poker. That's it. 5. Well done. Well done indeed. Well, now this is the big one. You have a 9. You can change the card.
Change it.
You want to change the card, so let's do that straight away. Oh, yes. Now then.
Lower.
Gotta be lower.
Lower.
This is for the card.
Lower.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. What was that? You, eh? Well done. Right. There you go. In you go there. A nice big smile. And give her a big kiss. I mean, listen, apart from that, they also won the digital mini disc system, and then the weekend in Amsterdam with spending money. Altogether, that is £19,700. What about? Well, it's not too late. It could be a big night if you play your cards right. Good night and thank you.